Fala galera do canal, me chamo Juliano. No vídeo de hoje veremos duas matérias. Uma delas fala sobre o empresário brasileiro e a segunda fala sobre a comida brasileira em si lá nos Estados Unidos. Mas já deixe seu like, inscreva-se no nosso canal para ajudar na divulgação e valeu!
New York is everything for us.
Growing up in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Rodolfo Goncalves dreamed of one day coming to the Big Apple. And in a sweet twist of fate, he made it here by winning the green card lottery at age 24.
Could you believe it?
No, I was like amazed. And then I did everything, all the paperwork, and then after 1 year, I was here.
The former web developer couldn't find work in the States in his old profession without speaking English, so he began working his way through restaurant industry kitchens over the next decade. But on the side, to keep his creative juices flowing, Goncalves baked cakes and desserts out of his Astoria, Queens apartment, and business requests started to grow.
I took one of the rooms and put 3 ACs on a window, and I started baking from there. But one day my landlord passed by and said, "Are you doing something illegal, like drugs in your room? Like you have too many ACs?" I said, no, don't worry.
The least illegal thing ever, baking.
So yeah, I was just baking.
On a whim, he entered a competition with Brides magazine for one of America's most beautiful cakes, and he won.
I said, what is gonna happen now? So I was in a Brides magazine. It's a national magazine here. And I was a little scared, like, I can't be doing this from home. How are we gonna do this? Because people start calling, asking for tastings.
In another chance encounter, a faithful customer offered to front the cash for Goncalves to open up a storefront in New York City in 2013, and Sweet Corner Bake Shop was born.
Have you baked before?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I'm good at is chocolate chip cookies.
That's good. That's what we were gonna make.
I've ever successfully made.
Today, the bake shop is profitable and has a loyal customer base who love Sweet Corner's unique twists on classics.
I have this cookie. It's sea salt chocolate chip cookie with 4 kinds of chocolate. If you need a little help.
Yes, I probably.
The other side. The other side.
Oh, other side? So I'm not gonna get hired here, obviously.
And Goncalves is thankful for his humble beginnings.
Sometimes you look back and a decision that I make can make a lot of difference in your future. If I said, no, I'm not gonna work in a kitchen, maybe I'm just having a regular job in another place, but today I have a business in New York. Like, this is like a dream.
What about your family in Brazil? What do they think?
Oh, my mom would think I'm a superstar.
Well, she should.
The baked goods are refreshed throughout the day at Pini Pico, a Brazilian coffee shop and cafe just south of the History Museum in Old Town, where the owners want to share some of the flavors from their native Sao Paulo.
We try to bring here things from Brazil that are typical.
That has to include pão de queijo, a gluten-free, bite-sized snack made from cassava flour and cheese. They also have flavors like jalapeno. Most of the items are baked by a Brazilian woman in the suburbs, and Diaz and his team then finish them with an egg wash and bake them to order. There are also empadas, which resemble a palm-sized pot pie filled with things like chicken or hearts of palm.
Empadas, empanadas, coxinha de frango. The coxinha is like a croqueta with chicken inside. The classic famous brigadeiro.
Sort of like a truffle meets fudge with sprinkles. Brazilians love coffee, and the baristas here will go through each step if you choose a latte: grinding, leveling, pressing, pulling, and then steaming milk for the dramatic pour. But they also have good drip coffee as well. Cream and sugar frowned upon, especially for purists.
And the quality of our coffee is very, very good. We have Brazilian coffee as well as some coffees from different countries in Latin America, such as Costa Rica, Colombia. Brazilian is the best, no question about it.
So I know it's freezing outside this time of year. How about a little Brazilian vacation in the form of coxinha, pão de queijo, and empada? As they say in Sao Paulo, vamos comer.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC.
Então, o vídeo foi esse, espero que tenham gostado. Comente o que vocês acharam de tudo isso. Cara, eu achei extremamente interessante, principalmente essa história. O cara saiu aqui do Brasil para ganhar como o bolo mais bonito lá dos Estados Unidos. Também a influência da comida brasileira e como a comida brasileira está fazendo sucesso lá nos Estados Unidos e provavelmente em todo o mundo. Mas o vídeo foi esse, espero que tenham gostado. Deixe seu like, inscreva no nosso canal, comente o que você achou sobre tudo isso e valeu!